that the students are trained by capable teachers, updated and interested in their work, with the purpose of forming good students with the knowledge and know how to acquire that the end for each school level.
If the teacher know and put into practice the contents teach correctly, and the students will learn what the program expects.
It is the set of the elements involved in a teaching-learning process. It is what surrounds the student. It is from material elements such as the infrastructure and facilities of the school. The role of the teacher is to promote an environment of learning that favors the acquisition competencies. We must establish the appropriate environment for the development of activities according to the characteristics of the resources that these require for their development. It's important to create a stable learning environment for learning to achieve.
According to the government document, say that in the learning environment not only about infrastructure, materials, and support resources. They are important, but than in itself. The essence of this will depend on the initiative, creativity, and interaction of the person who is in front, that is the teacher.
Before designing the planning, the teacher asks himself questions. What do I want my student learn? What activities should you do to achieve the goal? What resources will I use for this? How will I measure the learning of my students? The needs of the students must be taken into account per knowledge of the students, learning goals, curricular organizers, didactic orientations, general purposes, and purposes for preschool.
The theory of the didactic situation elaborated by Rousseau puts the emphasis in the question that do the teacher for the students, in the way as it recovers the notions that structure their answer. The form as incorporates the new notions in a complex process. Intellectual operations such as founding relationships with their environment, gaining information, explaining and demonstrating.
A meaningful learning requires several conditions. The new information must relate to what the students already knows. It depends also of the disposition, motivation, and attitude of the student to learn, as well as the materials of contents of learning have a meaning according to the activity.
David Asbel, Joseph Novak, and Helen, specialists in psychology, say to design the significant learning theory, a mathematic model of cognitive learning, according to which for learning is necessary to relate the new learning from the previously ideas of the student.